Gonna work.
The stream is live. Hero.
I was gonna say I can't guarantee that this is seriously. My husband, he told me to do something to make it work, and it broke it. It broke it.
Uh-oh.
I probably broke it. I mean, let's be real.
It couldn't be you. It couldn't be you. It couldn't be you.
Not me. Not me.
Not us.
Yikes. All right. Oof, it's been a wild couple days. I'm just saying.
Yep.
The BODi world is exploding.
Oh, for sure. And the body reps are also being wild everywhere. So, yeah, it's I don't even know what to say, but I'm happy to be talking about the changes with you.
It's so funny. It's because like all of them went to this Brendan Burchard event.
Oh god.
It was a Beachbody event because Brendan Burchard is now part of Beachbody.
Oh, no.
Ew, boo.
Yeah. Awful. No, thank you.
No, thank you. Hey, everyone. Yay. All right. Okay, so it's interesting because there have been a couple of like articles and press releases that have gone out, but they're not the complete story. So they did that. What they did is those who were a lifetime 5-star and above were invited to a conference call this morning. So they all got the info tomorrow. The next one is tomorrow morning. Which I happen to have the information on. I can send it to you because I'm volunteering at the soup kitchen. So
oh, you're such a good person.
So I'll send you the stuff and you can get it.
Oh, cool,
yeah,
cool.
the press release is not it. So
yikes. I love an awful press release from Carl Deichler. I mean, it just makes my heart feel all warm and fuzzy.
Oh yes. Oh yes. Yes, a lot of people are commenting on your amazing headpiece.
Yes, I asked Amy if it was okay to wear because I'm just feeling very like October-y, and I finally found a super glue to make this. I have these little inserts for the top of my head. Jen B.
Hola.
And so then I finally got to stick, and it has lights, and we've got little Lego characters. So,
oh my gosh, that is so funny.
Wild.
All right, yeah, I am cozy sweater, like fall person.
Ooh, yes.
I haven't hit the spooky season yet. I should turn on my fireplace though.
Heck yeah, you should.
I have a fireplace behind me, but
hey,
all right,
everybody. Yeah, the only reason I have this on is because my AC is on and it gets cold. It's like right above me.
Hey, it's probably still in the 90s.
It's still 90 here.
There you go.
Oh my god.
Wait.
Okay. So I thought we would go through a couple things. So the first thing is the presentation that was given yesterday, the PowerPoint. Have you guys seen that?
I haven't seen it. I wanted to be fresh.
I have been head underwater in Ads Manager.
Oh god.
Okay.
I feel for you, Jen.
So we're going to look at that, and then we'll look at the press release that they did today after the 5-star call. And then we'll look at the screenshots that we have from the 5-star call that describe what's going on.
I love that.
Some of the things. Now, the person who sent us the screenshots missed the first part of the call because they were so intent on trying to figure out what in the hell Michael Neiman was saying and describing. They said like they made this so complicated all on the fast start bonus and how they're changing it that like they just sat there the whole time going, huh?
Yep.
But it was basically a bait and switch because they did this amazing change to the fast start bonus and then they dropped the compensation changes that are not good. It's not amazing.
Ooh.
It's not at all.
We have determined that that is a lie. All right, let's
Spooky word
And
salad for
if
sure.
if you follow me on Instagram and you saw my story this morning, I posted a little teaser about this.
Yes.
It's 97 right now, by the way. It's 97.
So that is ridiculous.
110
know.
tomorrow.
What's the temp?
Oh,
What's the temp for you, Amy? Is it like 54, 62,
Probably.
37? Chilly?
Our low today was 41 and our high was 64.
Oh, I'm jelly. I'm jelly. I'm so jelly right now.
So yeah, our high over the next like 10 days is 72. So all right. Okay, so this is a presentation that was done yesterday for it was at some conference, and Carl talked a very little bit at the beginning of it and then turned it over to the fixer. So his name's Mark.
Well,
So
before
Mark,
we start, the
yes.
stock closed at 34 cents today.
So I mean, it went up
From last week when I was drinking my champagne. Yeah, it went up 5 cents.
5 cents, 5 whole cents.
Ourselves. We jinxed ourselves.
All right. This is just the the fair labor disclaimers and all that they have to do.
Okay.
So it's interesting here.
I'm
Like,
already
check
laughing at
out.
language.
Okay, so
Yeah.
the only fitness, nutrition, and wellness platform.
No, it's
And
not.
why did they're using Beachbody,
Yeah.
which is weird.
They forgot they changed their name. They must have.
Now,
But
I think
body's at the bottom. Look at the bottom.
it does. It does say body at the bottom, Beachbody at the top, which is a lot more bold. And it is so bizarre that the newest program that they have listed is 21-day fix that came out how many years ago? 7?
A billion? Sorry, yeah, 7. Sorry. I was exaggerating.
Yeah, 7.
No, none of their newer programs because people don't know what they are.
Yep.
Their brand recognition has just been shot.
P90X is probably still the most. P90X and Insanity probably is the most like brand recognizable programs that they've ever done. Like I know Autumn had her moment too, but like people who aren't even in Beachbody know who Tony Horton is and know P90. They've heard of P90X.
And then they find out it's part of an MLM. And they're like, no.
And they're like, peace out. So ticker at the bottom, at the top corner, someone just asked that. That is the trade symbol. It's traded under BODi. Okay.
Yeah, a lot of companies are like 4 letters so that you can know like what their short, whatever the 4-letter one is.
Even if we're looking at the information, they put like the key metrics and it's like, wow, that looks really good. They don't show you how negative it actually is, because they're not comparing it like year over year. They just put it up there. So this was shocking to me. You guys, they only have 196,000 people that are on nutrition subscriptions.
What? I just listened to Carl's interview when they went public on the stock exchange or whatever, and he was talking about how many subscriptions they had. I wonder if he separately counted the nutrition subscriptions and then the workout subscription, because he was in the millions. He was like 3.5 million subscriptions. And he said, oh yeah, and some of those are duplicates, but we're still
together
blah,
then.
blah, blah.
So look
so
what
that's how
Bethany said.
That's how many partners they have.
So, which even then, like there were like 400,000 coaches, right? So the interesting thing to me though is they only have 1.53 million paid digital subscriptions.
That's dropped. Holy crap.
Yes, because then they have this, database of 14 million previous customers.
So the email that went out to get people back in, or whatever the fall thing they're running,
Oh, the $20?
You can sign up for $20 for an annual membership for BODi right now.
Now, but they have only sent that to very specific people, which is interesting because I know there were some that contacted BODi to try and get it, and they were told no.
You're gonna turn money away. You're gonna turn like people who want to stay loyal to you away and say like, you know what? No, you know what happened when my mom called the electrical company and she had even a little bit of a pause when they were gonna come out and rewire something. They're like, you know what? We're gonna waive the travel fee for you, and we're gonna waive the cost of the inspection, whatever, not the inspection, but just like it was not that expensive, but they're like, we're gonna waive it. We'll just let us come to your home. Carl,
it's like
no, free money on the table. No, thank you. Just no, get your money away.
It's like switching between Dish Network and DirecTV. Like they do everything they possibly can to get you. Now, here's the other thing where this is like the deceptive marketing part to me. They have a 95.2% average monthly digital retention. Yeah, because you just forced everyone to go over to an annual and you lost 40% of them. Yep. So you probably do have a 95% right now because you're not showing the whole story.
Yep. Not Carl being twisty with the numbers he's showing. Not Carl say it isn't so, Amy.
Oh, what? I mean, I think that is the interesting thing where you know the things that are going on behind the scenes. It's like, holy crap, no wonder we all got sucked in because they give you such twisted data.
Yeah. It's information control. It's almost a live omission. It's almost a live omission because it, is there any way you could zoom in a smidge to like the if not that's
let me look. Sorry, I'm working from both. Is that better at all?
That's great. Thank you. Sorry.
Okay, so you've got Carl, home fitness category pioneer.
Stop it.
Co-creator of the first superfood health mix, Shakeology. He was a co-creator.
No, it was him. It was Isabel and Darren.
It wasn't you, it was your wife and somebody else. Like, what do you mean you're the co-creator?
He's calling himself the co-creator because it was created in his kitchen.
Oh my god.
Right?
Married to the person who created it?
Here's the other thing that is bizarre to me, because normally when you put something out, it's like, these are the things that are pertinent to what we're talking about.
Why do we need to know about Broadway production?
Why do we need to know about his Broadway plays and he's won 2 Tony Awards? Who cares?
40 years ago.
Cares. You just lost millions of dollars. People don't care about that.
No. Yep.
So, Mark Goldston. So he is the fixer.
Ew. Sorry, I didn't mean to say that.
I mean, right? He's the corporate turnaround expert. So that's who they brought in. And then Michael Neiman. And he is a direct selling compensation and an incentive program expert. And he came from the executive management at Herbalife.
Stop it. Holy guacamole. What?
Yeah, he and then also Jeff Hill. You remember Jeff, don't you?
Yeah, I remember Jeff.
So he was the other, I think they were both vice presidents at the time. Yeah. And Jeff also came from Herbalife with Michael Neiman, and Jeff is now at Shackley.
No way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, can I just ask a quick question?
So just like MLM reps move from MLM to MLM, the management teams do the same thing.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Amare swiped Young Living's president, Jared, and Jared took a bunch of people over to Amare. Like, they do it all the time. It's a very incestuous, like, CEO executive. But on Carl's thing, it says active producer of multiple Broadway productions, winning 2 Tony Awards. That doesn't mean he's producing right now. Like, that doesn't mean he won it, right? Like, that just means that he worked.
I think productions. The productions he was on won Tony Awards. Hold on. I am going to look him up real quick. You're going to laugh.
I'm laughing at the under Mark Sudan's deep transformation experience.
Ooh, what does that mean?
Relevant to finance.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Carl Deichler he has an IMDb page.
Stop it.
So where I think he won a Tony for Hello Again. He was the
Okay.
producer on that. And then he produced an episode of Access Hollywood and then P90X.
Stop it. Oh my
That's all he
god.
has on his IMDb, so I'm not sure what else he
So
I don't
that's
know what
only
else.
one Broadway production then. It
Yeah, I
says
don't know what
multiple
other.
on there.
Yeah,
Carl?
I don't
Oh, he is currently a producer of Moulin Rouge, the musical on Broadway. Okay, thank you, Hannah.
Oh, he's
that's awesome.
he's currently he's not really focusing on Beachbody. He's producing something
On
else.
Broadway.
Interesting. I just have one side comment that has nothing to do. Well, no, I have one question and one snarky side comment. Is this presentation from Beachbody? I mean, BODi, like, did they give this presentation?
Yes, they did.
Why do you
Yes, they
think
did.
that none of the profile pictures are the same size or lined up or like
Or
I don't
current.
understand. Or current?
This picture of Carl is the one he's been using for the last 15 years.
Yep.
Just
Correct.
saying.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct, Mundo. Yes.
Yeah,
Oh
no,
my
they gave this.
Yikes.
Mark actually presented it yesterday.
Chelsea, in my best Rick Grimes voice, Coral.
Okay. So this is their turnaround story. So here are some of the things that they're planning on doing. They only had a 60% renewal when they went to this new digital platform.
You don't say.
No, Ray, this is not the big announcement. This is like we're building up the suspense. So they did this presentation yesterday.
Ew.
Then we're going to show you what they put out today. I'm basically a junior high kid. Anyway, it's fine. And then we'll talk about the comp plan. So they are going to be doing.
Sorry,
They're
Hannah
gonna be
just let
doing
us know what productions he's been on. If anyone wants to know in my chat, she posted that. If anyone's curious, sorry.
Awesome. 98% of visitors. It is a threat that they're going to target 98% of visitors. So they're in November 23. They're going to have a freemium, so you can. But here's the thing: they're saying this is new, but they've done a free membership before for like 7 days. They've done this.
Yep.
So this isn't new.
Partners do it. They're like, come join my Facebook group, and we're gonna let you try out this stuff for free. And then,
not gonna lie, I've done free weeks, free 14 days, free 30 days, and I
absolutely
do them when people are like, I have no money. I was like, all right, let me do a free thing.
Yeah. The win back is currently in flight. They have this 14 million database. They're starting to offer launches. They launched a pilot of referring a friend, which
they had before.
They've done before too. Yeah. And then Amazon, they have expanded their Amazon offering, and they're working with a large Amazon reseller. I'm not sure who that is, but they had also talked about utilizing the ladder supplements more effectively because they have a separate brand of supplements that they purchased when they got OpenFit. And ladder supplements, they were created from LeBron James and Arnold Schwarzenegger. They appeal much more to like the sports crowd. But they just haven't done anything with it since they got it.
Because Shakeology.
But if you look at Extend Bar, Andrea Rogers' program, ladder supplements are in the back. They're all behind her. They filmed that when they were still OpenFit.
Who made this slide?
I don't know. It's awful.
Is that wave bugging you, DC? Because it's bugging me.
Yeah, that creates a tangent on top of commentary. They didn't center the 14 million database completed, offers launched. They could have done a softer turn so that there wasn't a widow word, and they could have centered that horizontally in that square. I'm just saying a company that's asking money from people should at least try to look like a professional group, in my opinion.
Yep.
What do I know? I'm just wearing
Absolutely.
a Halloween headscape, and I'm in a graveyard right now, so
Okay, so they're doing this here, let me move this up a little bit. So again, look at this. So they have this 74% of adults in the US are overweight, and it presents a massive opportunity. Digital fitness is expected to grow. All of this healthy dessert. Like
Ugh.
they are still hitching their wagon to Shakeology being a dessert.
Well, I mean, they just launched all the Shakeology cookbooks.
Oh
I
my
mean,
gosh.
if drywall's a
So-
dessert, they're gonna, they're ready for the influx of orders. Has anyone actually tasted Shakeology? I mean, I know some people like it. I'm just saying with water, like we watched Autumn Calabrese's story earlier, and she was like, "Oh my gosh, I needed to make myself a dessert. I had a sweet tooth, even though I couldn't drink wine with dinner. I'm gonna have this delicious dessert." And it was Shakeology pudding, and I'm like,
Oh god.
that's not a taste. She didn't even. I'm like, coconut milk is not strong enough to cover up the flavor of blended drywall, pea protein, and a hint of metal. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
and it's interesting. So it reminds me, one of the registered dietitians I follow, she posted this, cutting the banana and putting the peanut butter and the chocolate on it and the peanuts. And then she's like, look at this healthy dessert. She's like, but it is not a Snickers. If you want a Snickers, eat a Snickers. Because otherwise you're going to eat this healthy dessert and the Snickers because it's not going to satisfy you. And they're just missing.
Hello, Snickers tagline. Snickers satisfies.
Yes.
Who made this? Dear God. It's
okay.
Awful.
Oh. Now, so here's the other thing that's interesting. It says that the nutrition and supplements, the average order is $100 monthly. That tells me they've got to be talking about coaches because Shakeology is 130.
Yeah.
Holy
They've
crap.
got to be talking coaches because otherwise that would be 130, not 100.
There's no way. Yeah. Average order.
Interesting.
I want to know what's bringing it down to 100.
Yeah.
Well, and then here's the thing. They're trying to make it look like how amazing they have this $179 annual membership, and they've had 1.53 million subscriptions at June 30th, 2023. Okay, but then you forced everybody over starting in July. So how many today?
Yeah.
How many do you have now?
I know a bunch
Because
of people
that's different.
once their stuff came up after.
Yes. Oh my gosh, we're going to talk about the bike because the crap that Carl was saying about it today. Ooh. Ooh.
Oh my God.
All right.
I can't wait. I can't wait.
We're doing all kinds of foreshadowing. Okay. So they've got, again, the product lines. Now, I'm not going to look at the product lines at the top, although the bikes, their goal is just to break even.
Yeah.
Their hope is to just break even. But sales and marketing is going to be reduced by 10%.
No. Also,
very
space. God.
Look at that top line.
Look at the very top bullet. Coach Network commissions and bonuses. That is the top bullet.
Yikes. Peace out. Peace out to your monthly check, guys.
That's exactly what's going to happen. Again,
fly away, little dollars. Fly away. Goodbye. Say goodbye to your money.
So again, like this is just more some of the stuff he's saying that they're going to be able to do to mine this $14 million database, which, dude, no, stop.
No. You know what? Okay. Dear God, this is awful. This is so bad.
And they think they're going to do this. Oh, you just, DC, okay.
Stop it. the gradients, the lack of clarity, black writing on top of a not very bright green that's fading into black. We can't see anything.
The middle gray arrow, you can even see the word customer.
It's awful.
No. And here's the thing. And maybe this is just me being petty again. Why use green? Beachbody is blue.
It's blue.
Yes. What happened to
Beachbody
your
is blue.
brand colors? Like, why should us hater trolls on the internet? Why should us gremlins with consciences? Why should we know your brand colors more than the person making these slides? Like, what happened here? Oh my God.
Okay, so there's this one. Now this one.
Mike.
Oh my gosh.
Stop
Okay.
it. Emily
You're gonna-
Potter.
Yes. So they are claiming that this is their social media following. And they're citing BODi, Shakeology, Body Coach 411, Carl, Emily Favre at 5.5 million.
She doesn't talk about Beachbody at all.
Ever. He
Nope.
never talks about it. She shields everything else.
And they
And
don't
then
count as micro influencers. They don't even they're outside the numbers. They would not count as micro influencers.
They're too big numbers.
And here's the thing. Saying that you're going to utilize their markets to like promote things, everybody that follows them knows damn well that they're in Beachbody and that they're not going to be a target market for them because they've been following them for long enough. That's not what they're there for. Or they're already a member.
Why does he have coaches / partners in parentheses?
I have no idea.
They're gonna start paying people to show.
Why is Alana under super trainer? She's not.
Oh my God.
She's under super trainer. And then, I mean, even if you look, are these the highest? Is Jess Dukes at like 600,000? Is she one of the higher ones? Like, and then look at, I was really surprised at some of these trainers and how
he probably put her up there because she's the number 2 coach right now or partner. Whatever.
Probably. Yeah. It's one of the reasons that he put there, because Natasha's 1, Jess is 2. Haley just has a lot of people, and so does Emily. They're not even blips. Like Haley, I think, is in maybe the top 20 to 30. But Emily is nowhere close.
Autumn Calabrese has lost over 50,000 followers on her Instagram. That dropped her from 1 million to 900 and something thousand. And then are they counting all her TikTok followers as well in her YouTube? And is this like a group number of like all of the platforms? Because
it's gotta be.
It's gotta be because Emily doesn't have 5.5 million just on Instagram.
I can't look on Instagram. I'm blocked.
And look at this. I mean, yeah, someone with that number of followers, they're not micro influencers.
Yep.
They're not.
Yep.
I would be considered a micro influencer with 2,000.
Yep.
Right? Like, so Emily has 973,000 on IG.
Oh, and 4.6 million on TikTok. But Emily always like shows her child on TikTok, and that's why she gets a lot of the views because she's showing her kid most of the time. So
she
doesn't post stuff about Beachbody.
No, I mean, and here's the thing. Yeah, and also all of these people, none of them even say Beachbody in their bios. So are they really? Why, like the fact that they're counting them as their social media following? No, that's not it.
And I can bet you that Carl Deichler can't afford Emily Favre's price for promoting a company. She's hella expensive to to pay her. Like they don't have the money to pay Emily to promote their company. Not
and Natasha's going that way, and so is Haley. Like they are trying to do more away from Beachbody than they are with. I mean, for good reason.
I think I need to eat a weird food combo and post it on TikTok so I can get roasted by Gordon Ramsay so I can improve my
That's how right. That's how
exactly.
Haley
Carrots and mustard.
Gordon Ramsay lost it on her, and she had all those followers overnight.
Oh my God.
So again, they're talking about their track record of new businesses. So the P90X franchise in 2000, how many years to 100 million, how many years to 1 billion? And they're guessing that BODi, Health Esteem, they're forecasting it'll be 1 year to 100 million and 5 years to 1 billion.
Did Kat Napolitano not get this message? Because on her stories today, she was talking about weight loss, and she was talking about having to be a lower weight to be healthy. And it didn't. She was talking about that on her story. So did she forget that they're doing Health Esteem now?
Let's see.
For them, again, weight loss equals health.
So right now, Kayla, we're just going to do screenshots and commentary. We're not doing a video. I'm hoping that we'll have the video tomorrow that they present to the partners. This morning's call was locked down.
Like, oh, really?
Yeah.
It was impressive.
Me and I tried to get in because we had the link, but
it wouldn't let us. So
are they going to post it, do you think?
I don't think they'll post this one. The one tomorrow, yes, they'll post that one publicly because that's the one that's going to go out. The
one today was for 5-star and above.
Yeah.
Man, if you're a 5-star Beachbody coach and you hate Carl, definitely let us know. We'd love to share your info.
Emma.
So, Emma, who's forecast?
Oh my God.
Write down a number that scares you. Okay. So here they have a strong management team. That cracked me up. I was like, what? No, you don't.
No, you don't.
And then, I mean, they just hurry and put this one just at the end. I mean, don't pay attention to all of the parentheses that are negatives. Let's not look at those. We're not going to talk about those right now.
Oh, gotcha.
So, right. So this we suck. I mean, if you look at it, it's like, wait, it's true. Their adjusted EBITDA did improve. It used to be negative 20 million. Oh. Now it's negative 5.6 million. They're still negative.
Interesting.
So
interesting. I mean, that's bad.
That is bad. Okay. Then they did like a Q&A thing. So that was that. So I'm going to quit sharing this one. And then we're going to look at what they, and their announcement from today. Sorry, I just had to move it so I could.
Yes, Jesse, they just laid off a bunch of people in corporate.
Darren Ashby and Sandy Belladonna both got nixed.
What?
Yep.
Yeah,
oh my God.
When they're laying off the coach recognition team.
Yeah.
Doesn't look great.
Nope, it does not.
Okay, so this is their BODi's growth game plan. And if you know what the growth game plan is, that is Brendan Burchard. This is their master plan. Okay.
I love a master plan.
So their growth game plan is designed to reward its higher performing network sales partners with special bonuses and align overall compensation with industry best practices. The new compensation plan changes will be deployed in January 2024. They don't tell you on this press release what exactly the compensation changes are. But then there are additional elements. They're appointing author, speaker, and renowned high-performance coach Brendan Burchard to the role of Chief Growth and Performance Advisor to assist the company's partner network to drive enhanced performance.
Ew. No thanks.
Yikes.
I'll pass.
Now, the addition of Growth Day. This is Brendan's app. A subscription-based personal development app to the BODi Health Esteem ecosystem, which the BODi Partner Network will be able to sell to prospective customers, along with the existing portfolio of digital fitness, nutritional, and healthy eating programs. Select content from Burchard and the Growth Day app will also be featured in the BODi app. So now what they're trying to do is get them to sell Brendan's app to their downlines. Like
Who
that's
is this?
I mean, it makes no sense.
Who's gonna have enough money left after buying Shakeology, after doing all the things, after becoming, a partner so they can get a discounted streaming thing, after, what all the stuff that they have to pay? Who's gonna have enough money left to say, hey, you know what? Get this mindset app.
The Growth Day app is $24.92 a month.
Are you kidding me?
No.
What?
Oh my gosh. Okay, so someone asked because someone asked, and then someone asked, how does Brendan make money from the meetings? Okay, so Brendan is a very highly sought after speaker. I mean, he speaks at all of the MLMs. He speaks at their conferences. He has books. He has all kinds of things. And so, in my opinion, I mean, this is just me going off, is that he is very much, I'm trying to think the best way to say this. It's going to add to the cult mentality.
Yeah. So you want a list of the speakers on his app?
Yeah.
Yes.
I do.
Trent Shelton.
Oh.
I saw him live.
Boss Babe founders Danielle Canty and Natalie Ellis. Mel Robbins. Jamie Kern Lima wrote the book Believe It. David Bach. Lori Harder. Earn Your Happy Podcast. Lisa Bilyeu. I never pronounce her name right.
Oh, Bilyeu. Lisa and Tom Bilyeu.
Jenna Kutcher. No. Jonathan Fields. Mel Abram.
No.
Dr. Daniel Amen.
Oh, God.
Ed Milet.
No, not Ed Milet.
It's like the greatest hits of personal development.
Yeah.
So,
some of them. Jay Shetty.
So here's, oh God, here's what Carl said today.
Right.
The new BODi growth game plan program offers our partners the ability to create a highly scalable business around helping people get healthy, fit, and improving their self-confidence. The plan offers the benefits of our incredible platform and world-class solutions, now further enhanced by the addition of Brendan Burchard and his Growth Day app, giving our partners the unique opportunity to build their business, helping people improve their overall well-being. How is this new? This isn't a new thing.
This is what I think. It's the Windows error. That's what I think. I just don't. God.
And then this is what Brendan said. I've been looking for a relationship like this for a decade, and the BODi team and network is the perfect fit. Together, we will unlock the full potential of their partner sales force and set a new standard for productivity and success in fitness, nutrition, and wellness.
Yeah, you've been looking for money.
Develop your way to $1 million business, and it's not going to happen.
I mean, and then Carl says, our success is deeply connected to the success of our incredible network of independent partners. They are instrumental to helping the company influence healthy lifestyle change while developing their own business in the process.
It's not their own business.
No, the BODi growth game plan demonstrates our confidence in the business building potential of this unique and compelling opportunity.
Oh, God.
So
Michaela, the mindset part of BODi is still there. This Brendan Burchard thing is being added to it.
Yep.
Because I guess Petra wasn't enough.
Right. And it's wild to me that they keep trying to say that these are like new things, but they're things that we did when I was there. We just didn't have an app for it. And then Carl was definitely changing his tune today. Our partners are amazing. He's gone from like voluntary Salesforce to our partners are amazing.
Oh, are they?
Are they, Carl? Okay. So over this last weekend, I would say the top coaches, and not necessarily when I say top coaches, I'm not talking about like where they're ranked. Some of them are ranked high. Some of them are not ranked high, but they're like the faces of Beachbody all went and Autumn's besties.
But
They
not
all
Kat.
went. Yeah, that's interesting
Kat
that she
was
didn't
not
go.
there.
They all went to a Brendan Burchard conference. And I was like, what are they doing? Like, what conference is he doing? It was this. They were introducing this to that group of people. And
Brainwash.
then, right? Because they have to.
And Autumn tried to go on their social media and say, I was invited by Brendan Burchard to come to this conference. Like,
No. No, you weren't, ma'am.
No?
Okay, so here is. So we
Yes,
missed the
no
first
more
part.
fast for a bonus.
Yeah. Let me pull this up. So the first part of the. Hold on, I'm bringing up my super secret chat to give you some info from it. Because again, our person did not get some of the beginning. They tried to record it, but it didn't work.
Yeah. There's a question for you from Kayla Smith. How does BODi recruit? Amy didn't know you were with them. Courtney from Proven is one of my childhood friends. That's how I found Anti-MLM.
Oh, wow. Okay, so BODi recruits from us. Like, it was us. We were the customers and the coaches. And so that is how they get you in, is the affiliate, like I guess you're just networking with people. So they don't have to recruit at all.
And before investors were strong too when y'all were in, right? Like those are pretty convincing.
Oh, yeah. Well, and I have so many things like that talk about preying on vulnerabilities, right? So for me, I had just had my 5th baby. I was at the heaviest weight I'd ever been. I lived in a different state and I missed my family. Like, I had all of the vulnerabilities that made me ripe for this. And we all buy it, like hook, line, and sinker. And a lot of it is because you trust your friends, and your friends wouldn't get you into something bad. But oftentimes your friends don't know that they're in something
Or it's
bad.
family. Mine was my, at the time, sister-in-law who got my mom to join. And then I had been recovering from an elbow surgery and then gained a bunch of weight and sad about that. And she sucked me in. Usually Kayla, it would be like people would start a 7-day challenge group to get you in and then try and convince you to join buying.
Like a free crock pot group, right? That would be perfect for fall.
Oh yeah, so I still have the crock pot recipes.
Oh, I have so many.
Wow.
But then Kayla, so here's another interesting thing. And then what ends up happening is you start to get disillusioned from that company. And then you know someone within the company who jumps to another company and they take you with them. That's how I went from Beachbody to Prove It.
Yeah.
Beachbody to wine to Melaleuca.
Yeah.
And
right. And DC has been in several too.
Yeah, and someone was saying in your chat, Amy, that military spouses are targeted, and that is one of how I got into Young Living. The team that I was on were all there. There was like 4 or 5 of like the top people on our team, like the big legs for the leader, who was also married to an Air Force pilot. Were all military spouses. So, and one person.
One of the ways we could. Military spouses and people in the military were targeted for BODi, you get your monthly fee waived.
Yeah. And what happened? So
credit
card debt. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Okay. So we missed the first part of having like screenshots. Here are some of Carl's highlights. Okay. They're going to help so many more people. And it's this new $99 Rebel bundle that you spend $99 a month to get access to BODi and 20 days of Shakeology. And it's $99 every single month. The world needs our industry now more than ever. We have the tools to transform lives. They have decades of proof. No.
Let's just go back. It's not just the Rebel. They're marketing it as a 30-day weight loss bundle.
That was Carl specifically.
I
that.
call this first ever 30-day weight loss bundle the $99 Rebel because it's
What?
not conventional for the conventional. Rebels don't waste
Yep.
money every month on gym memberships they never use. Rebels don't chase fad diets. Rebels don't invest in weight loss drug injections without also improving their fitness and eating at the same time. Rebels take action to get results.
Did you see without doing exercise? So he's totally fine with that. Like, did you hear like the injection part without also including healthy things? It's like, come on,
Okay,
and
so
also having a health esteem.
he did that. He on this call, he also again was talking about weight loss injections and pills and how people just want a fast fix and they don't want to do any of the work. And that so here are the problems. Okay. So this is why they have been having struggles. You're ready for this?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Because when they had to change the business model and they went to digital, they didn't no more infomercials. They have their own infomercial channel.
Yeah.
They have a whole channel.
They
So I don't know
still
what he's
yeah,
talking
and
about.
they're still using infomercials. They're on at like 2:00 in the morning when I can't sleep. They come up.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's not a
Kyle's on
thing.
all the time.
The field of the partners slowed. The coaches slowed down. That's second.
Yep.
Their raw material costs have increased.
Well, yeah.
That makes sense.
Okay, yeah, because yep.
They acquired the mix bike so that they could stay competitive and provide new offerings. And then the month after they did that, it changed.
COVID.
But here's the thing he's not talking about. He's not talking about the fact that the bikes are crappy.
Yep.
And that you get the music one time. That's like he's not talking about his choices.
Mhm.
He's like pushing it on everyone else. And it's like, no. You're not paying for music that the other companies are.
Yep.
You're not producing a lot of content because from what I've heard, the bike classes are like they're few and far between.
Yeah.
No product education. This was a big one, right?
Yep.
We asked for it and we were told we didn't need it. Now, it's also our compensation plan was paying out higher than the industry norm, and that was a heavy lift for us.
Oh, you know what's a heavy lift? Why don't you pay up so that people can have good music for their workouts? Why don't you work on that first? Oh wait, you're not going to because you're just going to take money away from the people who are working well over 40 hours a week to try to make money in multi-level marketing and you don't give a flippity flop. Okay, Carl.
Yep. So, they are changing the comp plan to align payouts to keep the opportunity sustainable. He also did a total dig, apparently, on Jonathan Congdon because Carl made sure to say that he has never sold a share of his stock. Jonathan Congdon sold a lot. I think it was yesterday. I think Jonathan Congdon is out completely.
You know what? Like,
So,
people should be able to buy and sell stock that they own, like, whenever the hell they want to. Like, oh,
right?
you can jump ship if the ship is on fire. Like, what's wrong with that?
Okay, so here's how he ended it. Be a hero. You are the future. I'm investing in you. New resources for you. You need to keep your foot on the gas on innovation, and we're a cutting edge leader in wellness with our health esteem.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, here Jen's back.
Sorry.
Okay. So let's go in. So we only have a few of the things. We didn't get the information on the new fast start bonus because apparently it is wonky. So
Yeah.
we should have that tomorrow. We should have like the full presentation on it tomorrow. Let me share this. Okay. Okay, is that a little bit bigger? Okay, so it's going to be in effect, the discounts and the changes that they're making on the discounts will be in effect on December 1st. Then everything else is going to go into effect on January 4th. Okay. And you'll see the stuff. So they're going to also change the FAQ. Okay, so here's what's changing. I was laughing at this because instead of just saying Ruby rank is discontinued, it's going off into the sunset.
Oh my God.
So, and if you can see as well, it says what's new. They're going to do a quarterly diamond bonus. I don't know what that's going to be. And a one-time 2024 productivity bonus. I don't know if you can see those. They're like kind of grayed out. And then a personally sponsored team volume bonus.
Okay, but if it's still not balanced out correctly, then you're not going to get paid on some of the bonuses, right? Like, isn't it still going to be a strong leg and a weak leg? Like, what?
Yep.
So freaking what? You're going to take away Ruby? Nobody was hitting Ruby anyway.
Right? It's so wild to me.
Oh,
I can't believe you hit it. I can't believe you got Ruby. Because most partners bypass Ruby. And so removing this rank.
Bethany, you got Ruby too?
Bethany
Never forget.
I stand corrected. I stand corrected.
Oh my gosh. Oh. But it increases the incentive to move to Diamond. Like, people didn't have an incentive before.
Right.
Like, you weren't like, okay, I'm going to get to Ruby and just stop. Like
nobody ever talked about Ruby. It was always get you from Emerald to Diamond.
Hold on, let me look real quick because I can tell you 0.8% of all distributors were Ruby last year. Less than 1%. Nobody cares. Nobody cares about Ruby. It's not a thing. So I don't know why like that was a big deal. The Fast Start Plus bonus is going into the sunset as well.
What's up with this sunset terminology? Like, I don't understand. Like,
I don't even know.
Amber, what is sunset? I said, it just means it's going away.
Right? They're getting rid of it. They don't want to do that anymore. I was looking on the comp plan to see if they had stuff about the Fast Start Plus bonus. But I don't have it right here. So I'll look at that later. Okay, so that is also leaving. Oh, wait, hold on.
Is the team cycle bonus sunsetting or no? Is that
okay? No, but it's lowering. So previously, it gets better.
Oh my God.
Oh, you just wait. Okay, so Emerald, it used to be $14 per cycle.
Now
it's going down to $12. Diamond used to be $18 and it's going down to $16. Okay. So they're lowering the amount per cycle.
They're decreasing their marketing budget.
And
by
then
getting rid of Ruby, you don't have to pay that because I think Ruby was $16 for the cycle bonus. And they're not paying that. And now they're decreasing. Yeah.
You guys are hilarious. If I have to leave, I'm just going to say I'm sunsetting. I'm sunsetting out of here. Okay. This is the part that makes me more upset than any of the others because they are screwing over the lower level coaches and they don't even care.
Yep.
Okay. Rank caps. So
no.
Now let me see if I can make it a bit bigger. Okay. And then hold on. Sorry, I'm working off of two different screens right now. It won't let me move that over. Sorry.
That's okay.
Okay, that one will work.
Yeah.
Okay. So in the past, they had the maximum amount that you could cycle in a week. Okay. So I'm going to also pull up what it was as compared to what it is now. Okay. So I'm trying to figure out the best place for me to put this. Okay. So Emerald now will be a maximum of $100 per week. It used to be $250.
So no one's gonna have any incentive to move up to any rank. Like there's
So you don't want to be no. Okay. Now, Diamond, it used to be up to $2,000 per week, and they're changing it to $750.
You're screwed. You're screwed, Carl. You are screwed.
Like, why would they do this? Now, one star,
Yeah.
1 star is going to be capped at 1,000, and it was at 3.
Yeah.
They're dunsies. You just killed your company. You
Oh,
just
wait.
did it.
DC, can you see though? Okay, wait, let's go through the others. Okay, 2-star was 4,000, now it'll be 2,000. 3-star was 5,000, now it'll be 3,000. 4-star was 6,000, now it'll be 4,000. And then they didn't change the cap for anyone 5-star and above.
Oh, and that's why all the 5-star got to be on the call and be placated and, whatever.
Because
Oh,
they are screwing over anyone who is below a 5-star.
Wow.
Which is the bulk of the coaches.
Yep.
I cannot even. And it is going to be interesting. So like Bethany said, she knew triple, quadruple emeralds who maxed out. Yeah. I mean, the amount of impact that is going to have, especially to the lower level employees, the lower level coaches, is just, it's wild that they would choose to do that.
Yeah, they don't care. They think that, it's gonna what they think is that it's gonna encourage people to rank up faster so they can get back to the better money, but they've literally pulled the rug out from under the people who are working hella hard in multi-level marketing, and they're gonna lose hope that they can ever reach to like the 5, 6, 7, whatever. They've cut the income over half for a lot of these people.
Yep.
And here's the thing, like it's not that they don't want to hit it. It's not like they needed incentive. It's that it is so incredibly difficult to do.
Yeah, because it's a broken compensation model. And Carl Deichler has made it so hard for coaches to be successful because of what he does. He puts Autumn Calabrese on display. Autumn has an awful eating program that he is pushing because she is the yes person in that group. And then he doesn't let us have good music. Come on.
He doesn't even let you have the good songs while he's screwing you over.
No.
Will this get people to leave? I think so. Because there's one.
Q Sciences, Amare, Melaleuca, all these companies. Modere, they're going to get an influx.
Yep.
Oh my God.
Okay. And your retail commission, your subscription commission, your fast start bonus are all decreasing by 5 percentage points. So now you no longer get a 25% discount. You get a 20% discount.
Oh my God.
You no longer get 25% commission. You get 20%. So now your Shakeology costs you more per month. You're making less on each order.
Yeah.
So yeah, and the subscription commission in the past, it was 40%. It's going to go down to 35%. And then the fast start bonus is changing. And I'm not sure what that was. Again, we didn't get those first slides.
100%. 100%. Spending more and making less. Carl, you MF. Yes.
Right. Like they think this is their master plan. But
the only reason they think this is going to help them turn around is because they are spending less money on marketing, which is paying out the partners.
A lot of time when you treat the people who are doing the most work better, you're going to see better results. And Carl doesn't get that. Maybe Carl's spending many times producing Broadway plays.
This is going to end up being a domino effect when all of the lower level people end up leaving. All of the 5, 6, 7, 5-star diamonds and up are going to see their income drop too. They don't. If they don't see this, I don't know how to help them.
Right. Well, and I was gonna pull up. I'll have to look. I don't remember where I had it, but I had shared. May have been the day before. I had shared a Oh, a picture of Micah Folsom's team. Oh, here we go. So let me share this really quickly because this shows you. So Micah Folsom, so this is kind of a repeat of a video I did a few days ago. So Micah was a triple superstar. Okay. So basically she had hit 15-star diamond in 3 different business centers. Okay. She's one that I think probably makes the most because of the way that she has been able to structure things.
Yeah.
She is very, very good. Okay.
Yeah.
So she's good at what she's doing.
Right.
But if you look at this, she has, so on her, I'm going to just make it a little, wait, I lost it. Hold on.
She has 5 business centers.
I have way too many tabs open. So she has 5 business centers, right?
Yeah.
But if you look at them, in one of them, in her first business center, she's a 10-star diamond.
Wow.
In her second business center, she's 4-star. Third center, she's 1-star. Fourth center, actually, no, I lied. She's just a diamond in 3 and 4.
Yeah.
And then in 5, she's a 1-star. At one point, she had 3 separate business centers at 15 diamonds.
Whoa.
And look, so you cannot hold your rank. You just can't.
Yep.
Like,
yes, Ray, they're going to be losing money as they lose lower level partners.
They absolutely, because now they're going to be looking at this and saying, so as a 1-star, I'm now making a third of what I was making. I'm out. And so then the 5-star is now a 4-star because they just dropped a diamond. And now their income is diminished.
By a lot. That's like
by a lot.
By a lot.
It's not going to be a small drop.
But I mean, even this, like looking at that thing, if you look at what they have dropped things to, like if you look at Micah, so Micah in her the 10-star diamond, it's a $12,000 maximum per week. Her 10, right? And same thing. So her 4-star is a maximum of $4,000 per week now. So she's losing money.
Yep.
She's going to be losing money.
And what if their lifestyle, because some of these people have built such a large lifestyle off of what they think they're going to be getting every month, and all of a sudden they brought their spouse home. They're only one in. They're only and a lot of y'all are like thinking to yourself, "Oh my God, I would give anything to get $4,000 a month or $5,000 a month." The issue is they've up, like for example, Ashley Molstad has a $2 million home.
Lose so much money.
And she's shilling this course now that she's doing, but like these people have these $10,000-$12,000 a month mortgages or whatever the amount of mortgage it is, and they've got these really expensive cars, and so all of a sudden their lifestyle cut big time.
Well, and the problem that they're going to have, I mean, so honestly, this is what I've been finding, right? So I left the workforce 12 years ago to start staying home. I am now at the point that I'm overqualified because I had 15 years of experience before that with a college degree and a senior professional certification. But I am underqualified because I don't have any recent work experience and I can't find anything, right?
Yeah.
If I want to go back to work. So their husbands who have been home for the last 8 years are no longer marketable.
Yep. 100%.
So, I mean, and some of them have been very, very smart. So, and I will, like Micah, her husband is a large animal vet. They have a meat shipping business. They have like all of these different things that they have done that they're going to be okay.
Yeah.
It's the 5-star diamonds and below that are just going to get screwed and it is going to devastate them.
Yep.
It's so awful. And when you look at it and it's like, wow, I would love to make that much money per week. You're not counting in the all of the expenses that they have.
Yeah.
Because they're running teams, they're providing incentives, they're hosting, you're expected to host retreats. You're expected to do all of these things. You have to pay for all of that.
Yep. It's
So
Paulson's
hella
book, she
expensive.
talks about how hard it is to get a real job with an MLM on your resume. People don't like it. Do not put MLM on your resume.
don't.
Don't do it.
No.
And sometimes there's a way to like to offer skills and stuff, and you can leave gaps where you think an MLM is, but there's some things that you can do in your introduction and stuff. And if you get the call back to come in and do that interview in person, like I don't want it to be like crushing if you've been an MLM for 10 years or 12 years and you're like, I need to figure out how to reintegrate into the workforce. It's not hopeless is what I'm trying to say. Like, yeah, do you need to probably pay someone to look over your resume and help you like put the best foot forward? You sure do.
Well, and I mean, and that's the thing. It's where are they going to be able to go? And I think that's also why so many of them end up in another MLM, because they don't feel like they have other options and they can take their downline with them.
Yep.
So,
We know why Pearl is doing this. It's the fourth quarter. Like it's really important quarter for investors. You've heard him. We've heard him on these calls acting so desperate and trying to make BODi seem incredible to these investors that he's trying to placate. And now we see what he's done with the time. So,
and that's going to be interesting because I mean, and honestly, they have given them like 3 months before most of these changes are going to go into effect, right? So they've given them 3 months to ride out their current commissions and find somewhere else.
Yep.
That's what they've given them.
Yep. And this is like a flare gun or whatever for other MLMs. You absolutely know they're watching this and they're going to they're going to go after these top people.
Not just other MLMs. Yep. Herbal Face Food.
Yep. Ashley Molstad.
MRR.
MRR.
Trim Fit.
Yep. Jen B or Amy, y'all have that screenshot of all these top Beachbody people.
I have it.
You have it.
Eddie, Lori, Ashley. Yeah, they're there. And it wasn't supposed
They're all there.
That was one of the worst presentations for a product. The CEO was in his backyard, crappy internet, talking from his phone. It's like no slides, no, just spouting out all this information, nothing to support it. And then Anita tried to say there was no pitch for a business opportunity at the end. Absolutely there was. I was on it listening to it.
Yep. Yep. Ashley's one of the top people every week in these groups. You can see her name and she's shilling it. She shilled the Herbal Face Food today on her stories.
Oh my gosh. So Bethany just messaged me the things that people are saying. I don't know the coach's name, but this is what they posted. In other exciting news, if you're a partner, check your inbox and get on tomorrow's call at 10 a.m. PST. Radical, fantastical, positive changes.
Bethany, send them this video.
Does radical mean like awful? Like what? Do we have different definitions for the words? Come on.
Here. I quit. Okay. Radical, fantastical, positive changes, and so much new opportunity is coming your way. Didn't I tell you it's the best time ever to join the team? Yep. Best time ever.
No, Autumn is not a rep. She is just an unqualified fitness and nutrition expert.
Yeah, she's a super trainer, but she does have a coaching number, I think, doesn't she, or no?
I think she does have a way for them to track what she sells, because she might get a little bonus. It might be in her contract, but she's not a coach.
Okay. She has some kind of
This
number that she uses because we saw it one day on one of the
One of
screenshots.
the gals I thought posted they are now getting an increase in their income.
Oh my gosh. Oh my
No, you're
gosh.
not.
No. Like, and here's the thing. Do you know what? Maybe you will. Maybe you will because the people underneath you are going to quit and their customers will roll up to
Yeah.
you. And so you may get a very small bump in commission. But when it comes to team cycle bonuses, you're gone. Now, again, I don't know what the bonus is when they say that there's now a quarterly diamond bonus, but there's no way it could make up for losing like what
Half
it went
your
from
income.
2,000 to 750.
Yeah.
No way.
There's
There's
no
no
way
way.
it can make up for that. With what they're saying that they're going to reduce costs by 10%, there's no way that bonus could make up that. There's just no way.
She's a 1-star.
She's a one
Yeah, no,
star?
she's gonna lose money.
Oh, she's screwed in the worst possible way because Carl Eichler doesn't seem to give a flippity flop about his coaches. He only gives a flippity flop about appearing like a competent person in front of his investors. So
Yes, I remember that $200 bonus.
I do too. I remember that. How many partners do they have? We don't know. I would guess under like 100, 150 at the max would be
Yeah.
my guess, but I don't know.
Based
They
on the
won't.
numbers we saw on one of the first slides, it's under 200,000. And
Yeah, easily.
yeah, any
Easily
whistleblowers?
under.
We'd love to see some info if you're thinking about whistleblowing on Carl Eichler.
Like I see, like look what Hannah said, right? How do you go from 8,000 a month to 3,000 a month, not including your taxes? I mean, it just it's mind blowing.
What if you've already hit the cap for the year for taxes that you're in one tax bracket and then all of a sudden you don't make any more and then you have to pay up this huge tax bill at the end, but you don't have the money to pay it.
Now the interesting thing tomorrow is I cannot wait to hear from people how the teams are trying to spin this. So let's see here, let me find. I have a screenshot of something. Hold on.
Yeah, Sam, some of them will lose all their team and some people will lose like the balance of their legs too, and so then they won't be able to get some of their money because it has to be 2-1, right? For some of that stuff?
Yep. Yeah. Yeah, in order to cycle. Okay, so this is what Julie Boris said. Julie said this, she posted this a couple days ago. Good morning from Los Angeles. So this is when she was at the whole Brendan Burchard thing. Okay.
Oh God.
So good morning from Los Angeles. As you might know, I've been in LA the past 2 days doing some pre-leadership meetings because keep in mind, leadership is next week.
Oh my
God. Pre-leadership meetings with Brendan Burchard and corporate as part of the BODi advisory board. It's been amazing and positive and hopeful, and I'm really excited about the future. Please look for an email from Team BODi Corporate this week regarding a meeting happening either Thursday or Friday, depending on your paid rank. I will be live in the team page for a debrief and conversation after these meetings, after everyone has had an opportunity to get the information. And I'm also available for any questions you might have. Please reach out via email or text. You can count on me. After 15 plus years, I'm here keeping the promise I made to the team and to myself to connect people with the best products, programs, and community on the planet and to help women create impact and income. This is and always will be my purpose and passion.
Oh my God.
So you're going to have these coaches trying to spin this.
Yeah.
And I just don't know how they can do this. Like, yeah, you can drop from 5-star to 1-star automatically.
Well,
like,
remember at
it's
the
so
beginning of the year, Jamie Fitzpatrick was out there saying on a call that team needed to work harder because Kim had dropped to diamond.
Yep.
Oh, wow. Wow.
But they have to put this face on because they cannot afford to lose all of their team, because every time they do, they're gonna bump down a rank and their income's just gonna go lower and lower and lower.
Yeah, and people in Slay Squad are, like, doing lots of videos, it seems like. Someone just did one yesterday talking about nutrition. They did one a few days before that talking about superfood stuff, so they're, like, I think they're trying to really push to, like, keep people plugged in about all the costs and stuff like that, and I don't think it's gonna be good.
Yeah, and I agree. It is hard when so many of these coaches, I mean, and they already have been, I mean, I have a call, Bethany, that we need to do a collab on, that Erin Hopkins did, and she talks about the fact that she does not tell people about the $15.95 business fee. She does not tell people if she needs to secure her diamond or she needs to secure her level. She will not even tell them about a customer option. She will automatically sign them up because she needs to. And that's how she teaches her team. And she says it.
That's
And
wrong.
it's like,
It's unethical.
how can you tell people this? But she won the CEO award. Like, are you kidding me right now?
I mean, I
Send
wish
that to Jemima.
that's wild.
I mean, it's fair, but
Jemima doesn't care, it doesn't seem like. Like, you know, we saw that one video where Jemima was on a call with Ashley Molstad's team, and it's like, they know. They know the rules, they choose to ignore them, and it doesn't seem like Jemima cares about, like, having ethical stuff go on.
Yeah. And absolutely, you cannot give informed consent because you don't get the information. I remember they absolutely do it on purpose. I didn't realize when I joined that immediately upon me joining, I was going to be pressured to immediately sign up 2 family members and purchase challenge packs for them so that I could hit emerald like that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that my one-time, $160 challenge pack, I should actually planned on like $480 because I needed to get to emerald in 24 hours. It's so easy.
Mm.
And so the things that they do.
I got in. My sister-in-law at the time needed another coach underneath her to hit a rank. So she bought my first challenge pack for me. And she needed me to stay on. So she paid for my Shakeology for the first 4 or 5 months.
What?
After that, they switched it, and they say you could only pay for something on one credit card for so many people. Like, it had to be an immediate family member. Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's probably one of the only reasons why I stayed. And then I started getting people on. So it's like, first 6 months, I didn't really pay anything. But yeah, that's how I got in.
And I think this is interesting, right? So there are some of the uplines that I do feel bad for, because I think some of them have gotten into a situation where they just can't get out. But there are some of them who have run it unethically from the get-go, and I do not feel bad for them. Like, they have been screwing people over from the get-go and having no problem with it and teaching other people how to do it. And so those people I don't have an issue with, because it's like, you know what? You kind of made your bed of a total crappy situation.
Yeah.
But
there's coaches that feel like if you don't ask better questions, then that's on you for, like, getting scammed. And that's such a twisty thing, because when they get higher up, they're making thousands of dollars a week or tens of thousands of dollars a week, and then it's like, well, if you don't have the wherewithal to ask better questions, then, like, you get what you get. And that's some of the audience's perspective about people who get sucked into MLMs, and you don't get it. You don't get the personal connection. You don't get the friend or family connection. You don't get the easy entry to trust because you already have a connection with that person. You don't get the assumption that your friends or families is going to put you in a spot where you potentially are going to be taken advantage of. You don't understand all the twistiness that goes on there. And then when you add in the parasocial element for, like, large influencers and people want to get close to that person, it gets twisty really fast.
Well, and it's one of the reasons that we call it a commercial cult, right? Because you look at these things and it hits the bite model because of all of these things that it pulls in. And, so it's like, if you think you are not susceptible, you're at your most susceptible. I
And
know that I'm still susceptible to these things.
Oh, I am
Like,
too.
that's
I bought an MLM ring the other day. Like, totally, like, I'm still
and
susceptible for sure, and I've been making content
yeah.
for over a year. So, like, it's wild.
Yep. Absolutely.
I just want to say, even if you do ask better questions, you're still not going to get a straight answer.
Yep.
I mean, okay, so the person who was watching this and watching the compensation at the beginning and them explaining the fast start bonus has been in almost since the beginning, and they could not understand what they were talking
Yeah.
about.
Mm.
They were like, this makes no sense. I don't understand. And they've been in this forever.
Yep.
And they don't get it because they make it so convoluted. They make it so confusing
They were
they're
waiting
like,
for it to be like, oh, I'm getting booted out.
yeah. They were
But
like, oh my gosh, just be done. Nope.
nope. They're going to keep paying me for doing nothing just so I can protect the people that are under me. All right.
Yeah. And I agree. So when the person recruiting you stands to benefit from you joining, they're never going to be fully transparent and tell you the truth.
Nope.
I
did.
tried, but I gave them the truth as I knew it and had been explained to me.
Yep.
Right? So what I thought was the truth was not the actual, like, what was going on. And it wasn't until I got into the higher level groups that you're like, what the hell? Nobody is eating according to the meal plan?
Yep.
No one's following it? Like,
Nobody believes in the product, and you're shocked. Yep. 100%.
Yeah, like it's like, holy cow. So how are all of you guys, and this was the beginning and the end for me, because I just couldn't figure out. I'm like, how are all of you guys still selling this when it's not working for any of us right now? None of us. But
Yep.
you're still selling it every day. And that's when I started losing rank because I quit promoting it. And I was looking for something that I wanted, that would work for me, because this obviously wasn't it.
Yep. And the
Ugh.
commission is, again, like, I know it's not necessarily the answer everybody wants to hear, but when you get attached to a certain level of income coming in, and all of a sudden that income is gone and you were never anticipating it going, you're like, oh my gosh, I need to do anything to keep this up because you have bills to pay, you have whatever to pay. And then you start little by little sacrificing your conscience and your morals and your ethics because you
I
get in
mean,
a desperate spot.
let's talk about Anita Myron, right? And when I started speaking out about her, the message that she called and left me was, I know, suck it, Amy. That's still my favorite screenshot I think I have. But she called and left me a message that, are you trying to destroy the livelihood of my family?
Yeah.
Are you trying to take away the money that I'm feeding my kids with? Are you doing all of these things because of me speaking out about what she was doing?
Deceptive behavior.
Her deceptive behavior, and I was calling it out, and that's one of the reasons that these large coaches don't like us, because we're saying it out loud and we're telling
And
people.
are messing with their paycheck, because when people are able to set aside, when we say commercial cult, and they can, like, warm up to the idea that maybe they're in a high control group, maybe they were lured in with information, or maybe their emotions were preyed upon, and they start listening to this, and all of a sudden it starts making sense, and then they end up leaving because they felt stuck before, and they feel less stuck after getting more information and becoming more informed, and maybe then they get the courage to leave. And the big leaders hate that.
Absolutely. Well, and then, then you do get the leaders that you then have to be careful, because are they going to jump from one to another, from one scam to another scam, which is, in my opinion, what Anita has done, right? Like, grifter's gonna grift. She's like going hardcore. And I worry that that's what we're gonna start seeing with these large coaches. And maybe some of them will just continue to coach coaches on how to coach.
Mm.
There's
But
Ashley,
I did
one
think it
coach that's putting out a breastfeeding course.
stop it.
Yeah.
What?
Oh
No.
my god. Are you serious?
Yep. She had a baby, so now she's gonna put out a breastfeeding course.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
I
100% Clocka. 100%.
Yep. They absolutely do. They move it. I just can't even I can't I can't even fathom that. But the OMG, no. Is she a lactation consultant? I highly
Nope.
doubt it.
No.
Do
All
I
the
share a name with her, just different spelling?
No. It is not her.
Okay. Okay. Because she just had a baby too, right?
Yes, she did. Finally.
Okay.
It's
Yeah.
just twisty because all these people who are like, "Oh my gosh, lactation's an issue for people, or people want to be able to breastfeed or whatever, and my product is so shiny and sparkly that you need to incorporate it so that you can have whatever you want to do, like breastfeeding wise." And it's like, don't suck us into a cult. Don't suck us into an MLM opportunity. Like, you can get the help you need at the hospital, and they could recommend lactation consultants for you there. And sometimes it's covered by insurance. What? Shocker.
I mean, and that's the thing. If you watch them, how quickly they become an expert on whatever they are doing in their life at the time, and then they start marketing it. Because guess what? I did it too.
Yeah.
Like, we all did it. And it's hard that people are, thinking, what is my thing? Because you're taught to look at vulnerabilities, right?
Yeah, that's how they teach you how to
Um,
sell.
yeah.
Someone is not as small as they want to be. They may have emotions tied up with this. I'm going to give you a solution to lose weight. Some people, yeah, yes, Clocka. 100%.
Well, so here's the interesting thing that I noticed. I did a video yesterday talking about like the bros and the men of Beachbody that are like torqued. So there is a post of the people who were there at the meeting this weekend. The only two men in the picture are Carl and Brendan. Everyone else female. They don't care. They don't care about diversity in their coaches.
Wow.
No, and I really would love to be a fly on the wall in that one coach's house, knowing after listening to this call and him learning the new compensation plan. There's a few.
Oh my gosh.
The ones that like to speak out. I
already looked. I looked on one of their pages and they haven't posted anything yet. But I can only imagine there's going to be some of them that are going to definitely be speaking their mind, and they're like Joel's buddies.
Yeah.
Are the ones, the Rat Pack.
Yes, they actually do have really good ideas. And I was telling in a chat we're having the other day, it's like they just need to leave, go get their personal training certification, and actually use continuing education, unlike Autumn. And they have a built-in customer base.
Let's see. Oh, here's what this
business for the most part.
Okay, so here's one of our favorite men coaches says, time to digest, focus, plan, stay consistent to systems, and dream big with goals.
Ugh.
So he's doubling down too. I mean, what else are you going to do if this is all you've done for 15 years? Yeah. Like, what are you going to do? Oh, yeah. So there you go. And DC, like I said, I'll send you the stuff for tomorrow's meeting that you should be able to
What
get in and record. Tomorrow's call. Let me look and see if I can find it. And thank you so much to people who send us stuff,
with this.
because being able to share this with people and get information out, and actual information, because they're not telling them the truth, because they need them to be in. It is tomorrow at 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern.
Mm.
So I'll send it in.
Sweet. Yes, I can do that. 12 Central. Thank you so much, Jen.
Wait, because I have a meeting.
Perfect.
Yeah, and
Perfect.
like I said,
You know
I'm
what?
gonna be at the food bank.
Yeah, no, I'm too happy to grab it. You know what though? If y'all know someone in Beachbody and this information can get out earlier in the month rather than later, they can work on getting a job like before bills start hitting, if they can get out now and figure out like solutions, because if they're going to have their income cut in half or cut by 2/3, they're not going to be able to make like their payments for stuff.
Well,
If
and
they're
I think
at home.
it would also be like wise, if you know people in Beachbody, have them watch this tonight so that they can go in with very pointed questions to tomorrow's meeting, because that is the only way they're going to get a straight answer, is by having questions that they can't just sidestep.
Yep.
I mean, they just I think it just is like, when I think Bethany said this earlier, like, just when I think that Carl can't do anything worse, he comes up with this, and it's, how is this beneficial?
Did he come up with it, or did the fixer come up with it and he agreed with it? It was a combination of both.
It's probably a combination. I mean, I don't know. It's going to be really fascinating when they do the third quarter call. You know dang well that that it's not going to be good if they're doing all of these things now. That third quarter call is going to be rough. And I think they did that $99 thing like the last week of September, specifically to try and boost third quarter a bit. But here's the other problem. So you've got your people that you're trying to get to Success Club, right? So you can go on the Success Club trips and all of those things. That's one Success Club point. So now you have to sell 5 of those in order to hit Success Club 5. Right?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, we should absolutely do a Carl math video.
Yeah. We call it ass math on my channel. We have a little abacus with peaches on it. So yeah.
I saw someone earlier that said ass math, and I'm like, yes.
Oh my God.
Ooh, do you want to join us and you can talk about some of these red flags?
Oh my God, please say yes. Please say yes, Root into Being. Please.
Please, because that call, and you could hear it. So first quarter call, most people didn't ask a ton of questions, but you could tell in this call, they're like, all right, we're done playing with you. Like, no, this isn't it. And so they, yeah, it is wild. But we may have to kind of alter when we do our live snarks. I don't know what life's going to look like going back to school. I haven't been in school for a long time.
I want you to be successful, but I want you to stream with us too. I'm like selfishly like, please have time for us. Like, let me make this appeal to your children.
Let's see. The kids don't need me. They're fine. No, I don't think that the coaches are going to get the information in clear terms. It's going to be very similar to what we just showed you tonight. And it didn't make sense to those who are very familiar with the company and with the compensation plan. They weren't able to understand it very well. There's no way that it's going to make sense. No. So yeah. Well, oh my gosh, if you have any suggestions, let me know. I may be starting next week, and that is not necessarily
hilarious.
MLMs for every project in school. Honestly, I will probably be doing something very similar.
I
in
love
mine.
that.
No, so tomorrow, everyone
4-star and
else,
under.
4-star and under gets it. So today, and it wasn't even like the paid 5 stars and above, it was lifetime rank 5 stars and above, because the person that we got it from has not been a 5-star for a very, very long time. They're just kind of riding the wave right now. So, which is what I think a lot of people are doing, which is maybe one of the reasons that they have lowered some of the amounts. So I don't know.
Holy
So
guacamole.
there you go.
Amy, I'm gonna voice message you after this because I know what you told me what you're going to school for, and I have something to show you from Ashley Molstad and a live coaching thing she did last night with people who've had it's bad. It's bad. I'll have to show you.
Oh my gosh. Well, and that's one of the things I still at some point am going to make a video about life coaches. I just haven't had a chance to do it yet. And it's because I think that is some of the issues with Ashley. Did you do it on a members live? Did you do it on a
Yeah, I did it on top members because the people need to be I need to redact them and change their voices and stuff, and so
okay.
I downloaded it. I'll put it in a Google Drive folder for you so you can watch it.
Now my question is, before she did her coaching with people, did you take away anything tangible from her teaching you? Did she give you a workbook? How'd it look?
Oh, the workbook Ashley gave me?
Yeah.
It's awful. It's the worst. It's the worst workbook I've ever seen. Part of it has lines. Part of it has a gray box on the entire page for you to free write. It's the worst.
It was hard.
It's so bad. And what's even worse are the daily emails I get from her that are just and the every signature, love you, mean it. She's gonna use 1,000 exclamation points in the rest of the email, but when she says love you, mean it, no exclamation points. It's just
send me the emails. Send me the emails. Hannah, I actually used to play a lot.
Oh, that's hilarious. Okay.
Old men.
Melanie asked where it would be announced tomorrow. It is on a specific call that they have sent out to any of the partners. And so your trusty sources, I'm sure, will have that presentation for you. So it's right. We're the problem. It's us, but
are we going to react to it tomorrow if we record it? If I record it, do you all have time to do it or no?
Yeah, I should be able to. I should be able to, like, afternoonish.
Drop a 1 in the chat if you want to meet back here tomorrow afternoon.
Yeah.
Or
because then we can talk about the first part and see if we can make sense of it since nobody else could.
Yes. Rooting to being clear your schedule. We need your help.
Right.
Oh my God. Yes. Great.
All right. One.
Let's go.
Let's do this. Okay. Well, thank you, ladies. This has been fun. Live chat. You guys have been awesome.
You have been awesome. You have been awesome.
Ooh. All right. So we're gonna have to message. Oh my gosh, you have bats. I freaking love bats.
Freaking bats.
Freaking bats.
I do have a new soundbite. I don't know if y'all can hear it, but
Coco, when mommy says stop, you say okay. It's just a baby. You still have to say okay, mom.
It's just a baby. Love that one.
It's just a baby. Oh yes. Well, and keep in mind, we need to do this before, because I'm pretty confident next week I am going to be playing with my extra floof who's showing up on Saturday.
We need a floof cam. We need pictures. Can you I'm so excited to see your new floof. I'm so excited. I can't help it.
Well, from the picture that I saw, she looks an awful lot like Grover.
Oh my God, I love it.
It's gonna be having 2 Bernese mountain dogs was not on my bingo card for this year, but Here we are.
Here we are.
Here we are. Here we are. I'm a sucker because I was like, seriously, if they're getting rid of her, and I was like, oh, like that makes me so sad.
Did you
So
guys
we're
see that Autumn
adopting.
got a new puppy?
No, she does. Along with Buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
New puppy.
Look,
And she won't give
Another
Buddy
doodle.
attention because she's holding the little baby dog, which is like, it's a whole thing though. Like when, like if you're a dog who's been there the longest wants attention, you always, in just general practice rule, you give them the love. So like they know like they're first. And then she's just holding her puppy and letting her buddy, whatever, smell it. And it's like, oh my God, Autumn, you don't even like your first
I have
dog.
to go back because on one of my other accounts, I'm on her Instagram subscription or channel, and she posts video updates in there that aren't on her story. So I need to go back and look at all those and see what she is saying.
Oh my gosh.
All right. Well, it has been fun. And we'll try and figure out when tomorrow. So
cool.
Bye.
I'm good anytime after 2:00 Mountain.
Okay.
2:00 Central.
And I think that's about when I finish is 2:00 Mountain. So maybe like 3:00 Mountain time.
Okay. Cool.
Which would be, yeah.
Wait, she has a new reel about glutes. Oh, I gotta go look.
This stupid 40 over 40 or like the fab after 40. What is she calling him?
Fit over
Fit
40.
after 40.
There's already a trainer that has a program that is trademarked Fit Over 40.
You know that Beachbody and Autumn don't really love the whole they don't really acknowledge the plagiarism of.
Mm-mm.
I mean, I get it's alliteration, and that hashtag's been around for a long time. But she uses what drives me wild. She's doing it in her bikini, but it's like, just because you're skinny, thin, in a socially acceptable sized body doesn't necessarily mean you're fit. I mean, woman, you can't even do a push-up.
Mm-mm.
And I'm like, and I can't do a push-up. I modify the heck out of them. My favorite is on the wall.
Oh my gosh. All right. Well, we will see you guys tomorrow.
Toodle.
Bye.